Remarkable loyalty of dogs is well known. Without hesitating, they'll put themselves between you and imminent danger. They'll follow you to the ends of the earth if you ask. Their lives are completely dedicated to yours. And for all their effort and loyalty and love, what do they get in return? Well, you might be surprised.
When I first bought this house, I found that it had quite a number of charming features, and one quite unexpected one as well. I never noticed the doggy door in the kitchen until the day that Stanley walked through. I wondered why this sleepy-looking dog had wandered into my kitchen. Who did he belong to? And didn't they know he was missing? He had on a new leather collar, so I knew he must belong to someone. But all it said on the tag was the name Stanley. I thought that might be the name of his family. I made a few calls, but no one named Stanley had lost a dog. I wondered if I should put up a poster or run an ad in the paper. While I gave it some thought, Stanley made himself quite at home in the corner. All he seemed to want was a bright patch of sun, so I just let him sleep while I did my unpacking. Stanley snoozed for a while, and then he was gone. He disappeared with the same quiet mystery with which he arrived. I tried to see where he was going, but he just vanished through a small hole in the hedge. What was I to make of his unexpected visit? And would he return? Day after day, Stanley returned to his own special spot. He was quite content to lie in the sun and just rest. I was so happy for his company. I was settling in and still didn't know many of the neighbors, and Stanley was my faithful companion. Finally, I could not contain my curiosity any longer. Why did he come at this particular time? Who did he belong to? Didn't they wonder where he was while he slept in my corner? I attached a note to Stanley's collar asking all these questions. The next day, Stanley arrived at his usual time. His owner had apparently written a note in reply. It said, Stanley lives in a house with 6 noisy children. All day long, he gets chased, poked, and played with until he's exhausted. He comes to you to catch up on his sleep. And that's how I met my best friends, Stanley and the woman with 6 children. Now my life is full of familiar faces. Children who play ball in my yard, and one tired dog who sleeps in the sun in the corner of my kitchen.